Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. How we doing today? Live stream number what for the week? 2, 3? I don't know. Doing all these live streams. So just wanted to come here. Today is the of course Thursday is the Upper Yoder Township Supervisors meeting, which we will be heading to here in a moment. Somebody's got a nice car.
Who cares?
That still looks nice. Sounds like it has a Manuel in it.
Yeah, but it's a 6-cylinder. It's a 6-cylinder. He's down 200 horsepower, buddy.
I understand. At least it's a 6-speed. I give anybody credit for being a 6-speed. Okay.
Three pedals.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we're here at the Upper Yoder Township Supervisors meeting. It's going to be starting in about 15 minutes. Get the live stream started here a few minutes early. Appreciate everybody who's been watching and stopping by for these. Thank you very much. Oh, we got a full house tonight. Everybody's here. That sounded like that was fun to drive. Does that have a 6-speed in it?
Hey, I didn't know you had that. Yeah. No,
Yeah, manual transmission on that? Sounded like it when you were backing up.
That's a standard.
That's what I thought, yeah. 6-speed.
Nobody knows how to drive.
The real, it has 3 pedals. I mean, wouldn't buy a fucking sports car without one. No C8 Corvette for me. Nope, just not going to happen. Not going to happen. Dave, do you have any thoughts you want to share for today?
Another great day.
Yeah, well, here, let's
Cambria County
come on over here on the,
another awesome place.
Everybody knows Dave. Remember Dave?
Always interesting day. It was wonderful. The sun wasn't out, but everything else was out. Just interesting. Hey,
We're good,
how are
Alice.
you guys?
Okay.
So yeah, we had a little fun day in court today with a continuance. Those are never fun. I hate continuances. I'd just rather get this over with and get things underway here. You know, so maybe I can get my good name back. You know. You have any thoughts about what you saw here with the police department with that young cop, Colton Polino?
He almost plowed that truck.
He did. He almost plowed that truck. And let's remind everybody about Colton's brother Nathan. Okay. Let's remind everybody about Colton Polino, Officer Colton Polino's brother Nathan, who was a Upper Yoder Township police officer, correct? And a Ferndale police officer, correct? Hired by Chief John Blake, correct? Correct. And what did he do, Dave? If Dave doesn't want to say it, I'll say it. He raped a 13-year-old girl in West Virginia, and he got caught. He's a real stand-up guy, isn't he? And they hired him as a law enforcement official. So the kind of police officers we have here at the Upper Yoder Township supervisors here, the Upper Yoder Township, they you know, and we have Officer Novotny, who's a wife beater. Okay. Who else? You know, I mean, what? I just find it kind of interesting, you know. So we'll put Roy's here. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a kind of an unproductive day. Got to meet a new friend in the legal team, Mr. John, who's a nice guy, well dressed. I like seeing that. He didn't have a flip phone either.
Oh, you coming in or you gonna stand?
Yeah, I'm gonna stand there for a few more. He smokes.
Oh,
He smokes. He's wasting your tax dollars on cigarettes. I wonder if he could run. I wonder if he can do the run.
Probably,
You know,
probably not.
Probably not. I'd imagine not. No.
Probably not.
Don't most employers have things against
Yeah, probably not. I'm gonna walk on in.
Okay.
I'll see you inside.
All right.
John.
Sounds good. You're still Mike, just so you know.
Sure. Oh no. I'm running anyhow, so I'm all right.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Turn off that microphone. Hopefully you can all hear me. Hopefully you can. Good. 4 people watching. Appreciate you watching. Thanks for stopping by. Got Chief Wiggum over there smoking a cigarette and drinking a sugar soda. You know, I'd help him with some better eating habits and he could lose some weight, get himself back in shape. But he chooses to be very rude and ignorant to me and disrespectful to me. So he gets what he gives. I'm going to go inside, everybody. We're going to go inside. Upper Yoder Township Supervisors meeting. My usual live stream. Short agenda. I guess we're not doing public participation at the end of the meetings anymore. Guess that's not a thing. Oh, Karen.
I'm just kidding. Very active stuff.
Okay. That's my seat. This is my spot right here.
I think the guy from Leeds.
I gotta go get my glasses.
Yeah, I'm on Robert. Yeah, when I got divorced, I sold that, bought that house, and I'm in, Memphis. Yeah, I live in their old house. Tony Hessen's here. And, I know who you mean. Yep. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Huh? Oh, good.
Yes, yeah, and that's in the report. They are taking care of it. So you got it fixed.
Maybe you guys should remove the employee parking only signs down at the playground too. They're on the wall.
Which is that down?
The Elon, no, the Elon plate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the where the building used to be. You just drive around it, and there are signs still on the wall that say like employee parking, other employees. Maybe they should probably not be there anymore.
They are gonna hold it out. So you got 2 days? Yes. Now that was the second. There is 12 inches. It's just the way the ground was. They can.
This time I'll call a meeting order, please stand for pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag, of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty, and justice for all. Approval of the agenda? Second, all in favor? Aye. Approval of the minutes of March 21st, 24 meeting? Second. Second, all in favor? Aye. Person requesting to be on the agenda today, Bill. They have 3 minutes.
Hey, first I want to clear about something. Seems to be sort of misunderstanding here. You know, I called 219 calls for an officer. Blake refused to handle it. He absolutely refused. Okay? I write a letter. He calls me. He says, I'm not doing anything that's funny. Well, it wasn't funny. And the worst thing is when Commissioner Clown over there turns around and says, October 19th meeting, our records have called me. They're going to indicate a request for an officer. Those are bogus records created by him and Blake. If somebody slanders me in a Township meeting, it's not going away. Now, I understand him and, what's her name over there, there's actually whatever she is, have a problem. That's great. Because you know what? I'm not going to let this go. We already got one federal lawsuit against the body. That's only the beginning. Lying in a meeting, liable to meet with those garbage minutes that Alex posts every month. You know, we don't drive, we put the garbage out every Monday morning. She posts the trash on thing, never says a word that I said, plays all this garbage like the Township's a victim, I'm the bad guy. I'm not the bad guy. He doesn't supervise anything. He's a trained clown. He's a trained hamster for Blake, a bootlegger. He does nothing. He filed a complaint, nothing happens. That's illegal. There's federal case law against that. Dave, you ought to know about that, but make a note, because it'll be caught up in a lawsuit. This is absolute garbage. And you have no excuse to drive up or your records. I just don't understand how this can go on month after month. Who coaches her? We got a janitor or solicitor on what to write? Never anything I said. Hey, they got what you exactly said. That was great. Why don't you write what Dave says? Blake thought it was funny and then he refused to handle it. He said, you can't do nothing about it until I do it. I put it in the last month meeting. It wasn't going to happen. Nothing. I said, it's unbelievable. Then she comes on board, decides, oh, we're going to make everybody unaccountable. Well, then you need to do a resolution. What is it? 960-40, do a little body on me. Maybe Klanch or two shut us up. You're a joke, lady. You're an absolute joke. They had no accountability before. Now we come in here and we act like, oh, well, we'll take care of anything. Nobody's going to dare say anything bad. The liable every month she puts in slandered me in a public meeting, lying about fake police. That's illegal. I'm going to sit there and smile. It's funny. Wait to see if it posts. Like I said, you got one lawsuit. The lobby's going down, I guarantee you. It's only beginning. By the way, tell Joey he'll be proposed under the body trial. It's going to be interesting. Mr. Big's not going to be so Mr. Big. That's all I got for now, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks, Ed. Good luck. Thank you.
Okay, anybody else under public participation?
Yeah.
State your name, please.
And I just wanted to get a couple updates. You left me a message back in February, you guys were gonna walk Swang Street.
Well, we
Is
just
that
on
on
a road
paving?
expensive, it's gonna get paid, that section's getting paid.
It is,
It's on a paving list, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
that's one update.
okay.
Second one, I wanted to know about Eel Playground. Is it complete? Is Eel Playground complete?
We'll talk.
Correct, you're gonna give us a report.
Right.
We'll give a report on it.
What?
It's coming up.
Oh, it's on the agenda, okay. Well, I saw the the grand opening, but yeah, I had some questions about it, but we'll address it then. Okay. And can I question the nuisance law at this time? So for 3 years, I've been approaching Mark Walker about the property across from us. If you weren't from the neighborhood and you drove by there, you would say, oh my gosh, there's an abandoned property. It's this nuisance law that we have is never enforced. And in 3 years, Mark has never brought that property in compliance. He has sent them a notice to cut their grass. It's down on Swank Street when it gets about a foot high. He gets a notice, he does that. But doesn't the nuisance law address overgrowth, bushes that are just unkempt and growing out? Doesn't the nuisance law have to address that also? Outcroppings.
Can you answer that?
Addresses grass and weeds, I don't, unless there's a visibility issue at an intersection or along a roadway curb. We've never dealt with any shrubs or anything unless, I mean, if it grows over a property line, it's a private matter between property owners.
Yeah.
But again, 3 years now, I'm approaching, something has to be done. Put some teeth into this ordinance and make people comply. Everybody else does. And then, like I said, if you drove by there and you weren't from the neighborhood, your first thoughts were, this is an abandoned property in downtown Johnstown somewhere. That's how bad it looks. And I was patient. There was 2 young kids that moved in 3 years ago. I thought, let them get on their feet. I didn't say nothing. And then after a year, then I saw that they weren't going to do anything, and they don't care.
And they still live there.
It devalues my property and all the houses around.
They still live there now? There's still people
Oh, yeah,
residing there?
sure, yeah. That's 467 Swank Street.
That's
Now,
your address?
pardon me?
Is your address?
No, I'm at 458,
Your-
and this is the property across the street.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anybody else on the public participation?
Yeah, I'd like to say something. I didn't speak last month because I didn't really have anything to say, and frankly, I want to let everybody in Upper Yoder Township know, and I'm addressing you guys. So, Ed, you decided to throw me out of a meeting, and you had Officer McCann actually violate my Fourth Amendment rights by grabbing my arm. And Kyle, at the reorganization meeting, if you remember, I said to you, I'm going to sue this township for her deciding to put in resolution 9. And let's make it all clear that it was Sue's. I have the right to know request where you were the one that reached out to the Pennsylvania Association of Township Supervisors to try and shut me the fuck up, right? Correct. Okay, well, sorry, I haven't shut up. Don't look at them, okay? You can't, okay? So what you guys decided to do, instead of just apologizing to me like I've asked you 10 times, okay? Officer Novotny stole my truck, okay? I started reaching out to John Blake because I caught Trooper Howe, okay, speeding on Goucher Street, risking everyone's lives in this borough. Okay, I reached out to him and he hid a state trooper behind the thin blue line, and he said, "I have no jurisdiction to prosecute a state trooper." Okay, he has a real good habit of ignoring laws, of ignoring criminals he wants to, and going after people who don't commit crimes. Okay, that's for starters. Okay, so we had Officer Jeff Novotny pull me over in Lower Yoder Township for doing First Amendment protected activity. Okay. I came to you guys how many times asking for an apology? You refused to apologize. You all stood there. You all sat there stone-faced like you are again today. Not one of you said, "I'm sorry, John, he fucked up." Not one of you said that, okay? But you should have. That's the right thing to do. That's the right thing of what you should have done, okay? Well, now you guys are gonna answer that in federal court, okay? And I think everybody in the borough or the township should ask you supervisors, are you paying for Jeff Novotny's defense for his federal lawsuit for when he violated my civil rights? And let's get it out there. How much are you paying the attorney the attorney that you guys hired out of Philly to defend you for throwing me out of the meeting? When all you would have had to have done was just apologize to me. You could have reached out to me like a man, like you said like everybody says you people are such great people. And this, okay, Bob said, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, okay? Kyle, I reached out to you and I asked you to just be decent about it, and you've stonewalled me, okay? Yeah, I spoke to you after the meeting here, okay? And I said to you, please do something about this and make this right, okay? And look at all the bullshit that it's caused now. Okay, look at how much money it's going to cost all the taxpayers of Yoder Township because you people won't do the right thing. Now, you were so concerned about this gentleman and what, shrubs? Shrubs or a blighted property, okay? Blighted properties aren't really that much of a concern, okay? When you have police officers who, number one, don't do their jobs when they're called, okay? And then they decide to pick on somebody. Let's talk about the white lines. I don't care if my 3 minutes is up. He had more than 3 minutes. Thank you.
Anybody else on the public participation?
I just have a quick question about the playground. Are they planning on putting swing sets back in or not?
We talked about it, didn't we?
No, we want to explain that.
Okay.
Yes, so the reason the swings were not reinstalled is because of the location of the track. So the playground area actually had to get smaller, and the track is where we couldn't go right up against the fence line on the property line to do the track because obviously there's a hillside there.
Yeah.
So there wasn't enough room with the required fall zone of the new playground equipment to put in the swing set. So that's why we did not include that.
Okay, so there's no plans for a swing set?
No, and not at this time. Not in this contract.
Could a change of order be made or something? Swing sets are a staple of the playground. Come on,
Right,
come
right.
on.
And
Can't you amend,
and
some
shouldn't that have
plans or something?
been thought of beforehand, before the track was put in? Because, couldn't we have scooted the track?
We couldn't. We looked at that and this
You
was
could not move it further into the field?
the track.
Yeah.
The part that goes down behind the playground to the
Part
pavilions.
that goes downhill
Uh,
to the pavilion.
Not necessarily. All right, so we lost something that's necessary for something that really isn't necessary.
It can be, we can look at putting it up.
We could look at an alternative location, yeah.
That would be great if you guys could look at some options.
Something freestanding, that would be, yeah, that's definitely missing. Thank you.
If there's nobody else, approval reports, secretary income.
I knew that we.
I'll second, second, all in favor. Aye. Opposed. Approval of general fund bills in a total amount of $145,702.32.
I knew that we accept that.
President, second, all in favor? Aye. Please roll call.
Paul. Sue. Ed.
Aye.
Kyle.
Aye. Approval of other fund expenditures in a total amount of $135,372.75. President, second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Please roll call.
Bob. Kyle.
Aye.
Ed.
Aye.
Sue. Paul.
Engineer report.
Okay, so on the Elam Street Playground, we did the final walkthrough with James Excavating on Monday. Couple additional punch list items. We originally just had the grass restoration, but they are going to roll the baseball field to get rid of the ruts. They're going to remove the mulch that's left behind from the filter sock that was below the pickleball courts. And then they are going to reinstall the bulletin board that's just sitting there right now. All in all, it's very minor things. They're looking to get those addressed within the next 2 weeks.
Am I allowed to ask a question?
Absolutely.
Are they gonna add more ground cover under some of the places where kids jump off? Because it's very high.
So right now there was, I believe it was 100 cubic yards of mulch that they installed. And the reason the ground was not perfectly level there, and it's very rocky. And so they had to install the playground equipment basically so that there was the required fall zone at the highest point or at the lowest point. So they had to have 12 inches of mulch in the areas that are deemed the fall zone for that equipment.
But not for the places they get on and off the equipment.
But that's something that can also be added.
Yeah, I would like to see that. I felt when we helped renovate the playground 30 years ago, we had to have enough mulch every place that they got on and off so that they would be safe.
Right, because now if they go off a slide and go down, they're gonna hit the backs of their heads. Because it's not, their feet
You're
aren't
gonna
going
drop
down.
down, yeah. There's a big jump. Take somebody little up there and you will see what I'm talking about.
We all hit our heads and we're fine.
Okay.
Is there anything else on the playground?
No, I just, wanted to get an update about the swings. And,
Okay.
yeah, they're concerned too about the height of the steps. I mean, our grade is 6 years old, they can't get up, you gotta lift them up, it's really high. And so, yeah, I just wanted to, really, you guys look at, try and install some swings somewhere there.
Okay. Yeah, we can absolutely look at that. And the mulch too.
That would be great. Yeah, overall, what a great improvement. I'd give it an A- because there's no swings, but new backstop, new fencing, a nice little track, pickleball courts are fantastic. Play areas, real nice, for flat, swings, so you get an A-.
All right, that it?
That was it for you, Lynn. I'll breeze through we did have the stormwater inspection at Giant Eagle on Tuesday this week. Mark, myself, another engineer from our office, and Josh Jackson, who's the facility manager. We met there and he was pretty open and understands that there's an issue they do need to address. And he seemed pretty proactive that they are going to do something about it. So I will have the inspection report to the township either tomorrow or Monday. A couple of the things is the vegetation and sediment has been removed, so they are doing the maintenance on it at this time. There was heavy erosion present, so at the riprap aprons, they're pretty eroded away, and a lot of displaced riprap that needs repaired. The level spreaders are not level at this point, so they need to just bring in some more dirt and level those off. And then there's also multiple breach points in the level spreaders, and that's what's causing it's basically short circuiting, and it's letting all of the flow channelize immediately after they exit the property and go down the hill to into Berkeley Road's debris basin. So that's all I have.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I'm sending something to the police chief contract.
I'll make a motion. Review this and to go.
I second it.
Don't move, second, all in favor? Whispering Pines cul-de-sac. Well, you were gonna take care of that?
Yeah, I'll reach out to them.
They have our, that's property owners, that road is never, that cul-de-sac is never accepted on that, on that road. That cul-de-sac is the property owners. Wants to go remove it, maybe. Zoning, solar.
Basically, I created a draft of the modifications or additions to the existing zoning ordinance to address solar energy systems, which are large systems that service large commercial properties or numerous residential properties, or if they're large enough, they can service and go back into the electrical grid. The proposed regulations include requirements for setbacks, review by the zoning hearing board as a special exception. It also has financial security to the township, which would provide for decommissioning and proper demolition. And there's financial security that be held for the life of the project by the township for that. And that needs to be updated by engineering estimates from the owner to the township that are acceptable in the township for review every so often. I don't know exact date. I think it's every 4 years or 3 years. So that way the bond or financial security the township will hold will actually cover the cost of decommissioning and demolition if need be. So that's proposed as an amendment to the zoning ordinance. If the board so chooses, I do have a meeting set up with Attorney Rayo to go over, make sure I got all the things that are necessary in here, and then get it into like an ordinance amendment form. If you're okay with this, we can move ahead once we have that draft ordinance amendment and send it off to the County Plan Commission to get their comments. And then we can proceed with advertising for the Township's Planning Commission for a public meeting. And then the supervisors would follow up with their own public hearing or public meeting before we could actually adopt it. So if you're okay with moving ahead, or if you want to actually see that draft first before we move ahead, that's up to you guys. And go.
I'll make that motion.
All in favor? Aye. Parking lot reconstruction, 110 Sunway Drive.
I'd like to make the motion that we solicit bids for the reconstruction of the parking lot.
Second. Second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? 132 Sunrise Drive, garbage exonerations request. What are you doing, Pat?
Last week.
That's the guy up on Sunrise, that's all doing it.
Took care of that last month.
Really, garbage, that should be a zoning ordinance, that should not be a zoning issue.
Has the option, correct? The dumpster in there for the one, or not for the, it's a good one, it's not for you at some time.
Gotta check the garbage ordinance.
Yeah. Let's just table that.
Road department advertising and hiring personnel. We're gonna have to advertise for a road department. And we hired one person part-time, seasonal, and then potential second one tonight, full-time. Not everyone else with it.
John, Klanch as a seasonal worker.
The other we can't say, but it's just,
What can we say to, yeah, we can, pending.
And it's,
whatever.
very awesome.
Yeah.
Very awesome. The riding passes. Drug, test.
Got a motion?
Yeah, that's a good.
Second.
Everyone say all in favor? Ribbon cutting, you already got that already.
I would like to have something to bring in Mr. Schaefer and Mr. Hunt and Mr. Houston and everybody
I agree,
to
Paul.
work on this.
Everybody has a part in it.
And I'm sure
And the
everybody
neighbors.
sometime in May, I think that'd be good. Please. Should be, yeah.
Is there a way to notify the residents? Of the grand opening? I'll help. Okay.
Let's have
Yeah.
some-
How about May 15th?
If you have enough time, Chase, get everything done.
But yeah, they should have everything on the punch list done in the next 2 weeks. The only thing is that closeout documents won't be finalized, but I mean,
Time call.
Can't do it? Okay. How about May 8th? Is that too quick? Too quick. Jason?
Does it have to be a Wednesday?
No, I'm just looking at, when is that?
May 9th.
The county commission meeting?
Oh, you're talking about the planning commission?
No. Commissioners meeting. Guess we do it on Saturday. What's that?
I'll just lay out.
That's how I was looking.
Yeah, like,
I was looking like 5. What do we decide?
May 15th. You said May 15th?
Yeah. Wednesday.
5:30.
How about May 15th, everybody good with it? Wednesday? Wednesday, 5 o'clock?
Motion, Paul?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
So moved, second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Every County Planning Commission meeting.
Shanna Murphy Statsco is scheduling a meeting with interested parties, and we will have it here at the Upper Yoder Township in May.
Is that it? Okay, Dave, do you have anything?
No.
Paul?
No.
Kyle?
Yes. Dave, obviously you can come in here for several months. Prior to me joining the board, I sat in the seats on that side and heard your arguments, heard your complaints. So we, the board, we had a discussion with the 911 director as well as the county solicitor recently. And they agreed that no formal requests were sent from them to the Upper Yoder Police Department.
That's not true, Kyle.
Or can I please finish?
Yeah.
Requesting a callback. Okay. While you may have verbally requested one, they did not send it to the report. Now, if you have any information, you claim, you say you have other information, if you have any information contradicting that, would you please share it with us?
No, it's not true. When you call 911, they ask you where you're an officer. That's a specific request. I mean, you're telling me that I have no idea how to get on. No, they requested it.
Can I finish, please? I'm just telling you what Upper Yoder Police received, okay? So if that's the case, if you say, there were formal requests, then they didn't send it to the request to Upper Yoder, your complaint is with Cambria County 911.
Not at all.
It really is.
Let me tell you, 2 weeks after now, I contacted the manager of county dispatch. They go to open records office, open records, and they're right to know whatever. And but she read me all the reports. She said the first time you were 333 Meadow, you requested. They said you weren't there. I said no, I want my 284. Second time again 284. That was read to me by the manager of county dispatch. Okay, it's not this isn't what went down.
What was her name?
Oh, I got the notes.
Huh?
I got the notes. She's a manager. And the other person I spoke to.
Would that be the one that retired?
I don't know, I got the notes. The other issue is though, okay, whatever the county solicitor, whatever it was, okay, I went further up than that, way up on the top of the food chain. I know what was said, because he read the records to me, okay? That was done in December. The specific records are, when you call 911, they request, they ask you specifically, where do you want the officer? They don't ask you to want an officer, but where do you want the officer? I said, on the 333 Meadow, you want them there? No. I want them at 284. Didn't happen. Okay? Second time I called, I said, I'm at 284 now, please send an officer. Yes. Okay? It wasn't a conversation about how's the weather or anything else, all right? Beyond my career, believe me, I know how to get an officer. But she read me the records, and
someone way further up than the solicitor or whatever he was, okay, for the specific reference.
Who was that?
Not mine, but no reason.
Okay, well, then, we're done.
We're done.
Oh, you're done? Okay, good. You're done too. But the problem is, all right, I wrote a letter. Clay calls me, he laughs. He said, I'm not doing anything. We've heard this.
We're done. Dave, that's what we're saying. Unless you show us something different, this matters, you consider this matter closed. This is closed. Okay? Try to give the benefit of the doubt, look into it a little more. You can, and you're not providing us any information you think you have, so it's a closed matter.
For you guys to stop doing this, what you said will happen, is not acceptable to me. That's why it goes to federal court. That's fine. No, listen, there, we're done. You're right. You're done. That's it. I'm sorry. I don't, I know what was said. What you had, what you said there, is not true. That's not, call 911. See what they ask you. Where do you want the office? I specifically said, that didn't happen. Those are digital recordings. What you're saying, you're trying to minimize this in the subject. That is not.
We're done. Okay, thank you. I don't have anything. Sue, you have anything?
Yes, I do. First, the radon.
10 of them, and they're all gone. We did have some.
The reports and repeats, we're waiting for the reports on that, so that was productive. We'll reach out again in September, October, or maybe even Kyle will get one, if he wants one. And the AEDs that we agreed to order last month arrived, and fortunately with some negotiation, we reduced the cost to $2,870. There's a reduction of $485. That's it.
One's down here.
Yes,
and this
yeah,
one.
that was in our last one, one of the police department will be on the wall home, and there'll be one here, and we'll educate the public, the staff on how to use it.
No? Paul?
Nothing.
John, you have anything? John, you have something? Okay, I'm gonna leave this generator system.
Okay. Natural and man-made disasters do require, a consistent source of power. And, we had an opportunity to, during a state of emergency, we looked into a variety of opportunities with generators and determined that we will see the bid for 48 kilowatt three-phase generator that would service the entire building. And I'd like to make a motion that we.
Second, all in favor? Energy audit.
Penelec offers these, an energy audit of, they call them pre-bates, where they can, change out you pay obviously, but you can change out the lights to LEDs. And, we're going to look into it. The cost to us is that they have determined that larger buildings like this, they use lights all day long to benefit from that with energy costs. I make a motion that we research it and determine the cost.
All in favor? Aye. Rich.
I'll take that. The question came up as far as the grass cutting of the ridge. January, I think it's the first year, correct me if I'm wrong, the new commission took over. New commission took over under the contract. The way I see the contract is they also assume responsibility for those facilities. Now, apparently, the new commission doesn't make a commission on the grass. So they're asking if we would like to cut the grass. That facility is currently owned by Westmont and others. My thought would be here that we should reach out to Westmont and see how they want to handle this and and we contribute to the new recognition, which contribution should be actually included in the contribution for us. So the operating expenses, that's what doesn't matter. So I want to give an argument with the commission, but I think we need we need to get language straighter before the grass is too high. So guess, can we send a letter to Westlawn? And I'll try to reach out to a couple of guys at Westlawn also. And then we can get the result before the next meeting. But, you know, perhaps we would include the new commission in this discussion. You know, let's look at the contract and see what it says. I was under the assumption that the original was part of the new commission. And as part of the new commission, it should be responsible to her. So let's send a letter of Westlawn. So they understand there's an issue. And I'll reach out to a few of those council members over there and see what they feel like they want to do. And we also want to try to run this how they feel.
One thing was, I'm going to send a letter to Westlawn Baseball and see if there's any boys, maybe girls, that would be interested in some help.
Okay, nothing else on the new business, anything else that you got, sewer, secondary report? The board's one thing, Bill's email on April 5th, that's all fine. Nothing else this time, the motion to adjourn. Anybody second?
Oh, second.
All in favor? Opposed?
Hey, Bob, historically, the Westlawn Rec Commission, they used to cut the grass out the ridge. I used to work for them, I was in high school, I used to work for them. So, I mean, you know, I can live with it too, but I mean, I just figured I'd let you know, you know what I mean? They used to do it, so. I know. Yep. Yeah, how about that? You gonna charge me this time, Colton? You gonna send charges in the mail this month? What's that? I asked you a direct question. Okay, so if I do it this way, name and badge number. I'm asking you as a citizen, as a resident, name and badge number. Okay, no crime, thank you. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I didn't know,
I just had to go and ask Colton, I had to make it clear. I said, just so you know, you're not going to charge me with something later, are you? You don't want to answer. I said, we do it this way. I said, we'll do it this way. I said, name and badge number. No. Karen, I don't like being this way. I'm just going to do it real quick. Okay, fun live stream. I don't know if Dave's coming out or not. Hey, he's coming out. Good, he's on his way out. Good. You guys get to get home for puppers. I bet. Live or not? You want to go? You want to go? Everybody, we will see you. We will see you later. Appreciate you watching. Thank you.